your exclusive AccuWeather forecast with Kristy Siefkin on Fox 10 News.
Good evening, everyone. Hope you've had a great Saturday so far. We saw a decent amount of cloud cover out there throughout the day. Tonight, though, we're getting a pretty clear picture outside of the skyline. 55 degrees at Sky Harbor, and still on the drier side, although a little bit more moisture out there. You can see that in our wide shot on our Pacific satellite. This band of mid to high level clouds pushing through Arizona and continuing to push even a little bit farther to the east. That's all because of this area of low pressure that's brought temperatures a bit cooler today. But we will see high pressure back in control really starting as early as tomorrow. As that ridge starts to expand, we're going to see numbers that are once again above average for this time of year. A heads up as well, if you're in Mojave County, far western Mojave County, that is right along the border, a wind advisory in effect. The winds kicking up with this system. Tomorrow morning all the way through 8 o'clock in the evening, sustained winds up to 35 miles an hour and gusts up to 50 miles an hour. So just a heads up if you're going to be out on the roadways, just a little bit of extra warning. For us right now, we're already cooling down into the 30s for Flag, mid-30s for Window Rock, 36 for Lake Havasu, and 50 for Casa Grande, 43 Safford, and 52 for Tucson. Sedona at 43 degrees. And the valley starting to see several 40s popping up on our readings. 48 Luke Air Force Base, Buckeye in the mid-40s. And then we're looking at, for the most part, 50s as we make our way over into the far east valley. 54 Mesa, 52 Scottsdale, although down at Gateway only registering 46 degrees at this hour. Today coming in just 2 degrees above average, so much improved upon the gap that we saw the past few days. We were sitting in those low 70s. Record temp for this day that we set back in 1917 was 78 degrees. And we will see 70s back in the forecast, although not quite so warm. Numbers in the upper 60s expected for your Sunday as we start to see that cloud cover dissipating a bit. And then as we get into the start of your work week, those numbers right back up to the low 70s. Warm and dry air settling in over our neck of the woods, so should just be a really pleasant stretch of weather. If you're planning to travel, though, perhaps you're here visiting us for the holidays in the valley and headed elsewhere back home, you definitely want to take a look at these maps because we're seeing some very active weather in a few parts of the country. This cold air mass pushing in from Canada into the northern plains, already bringing some snow there. And then you see this wet mess that's pushing from the southeast along the mid-Atlantic region. As these two areas converge, we're going to continue to see more snowfall through the Great Lakes all the way up into the northeast. And you'll see some of that on our map indicating temps and conditions for tomorrow. Negative temperatures for Bismarck and Minneapolis. This is for the afternoon high, not for the evening lows. Just 30 for Salt Lake, 34 for Denver, and 23 for Wichita. Wet weather extending all the way from the Carolinas toward Washington. As we get into the northeast for your Sunday and your Monday, potentially snow inland in those locations. Otherwise, mainly a rain event for the northeast coastal regions. Tonight, we're looking at 18 for Flag, 19 for Window Rock, and 44 for Lake Havasu, 37 Stafford, and 39 for Gila Bend. Tomorrow, warming up to low 50s. Prescott, same for Payson. Safford in the upper 50s, and then Window Rock at 42 degrees. Still clouds lingering tonight, a little bit into tomorrow, but we should see a little bit more sunshine peeking through than what we did today. And then we'll see those numbers warming up to upper 60s and then right back up to those low 70s, which is still above average for this time of year. We're starting to warm up as we get into January. We bottom out in December, but we're not supposed to be quite that warm yet.
And I wonder if things are blooming out there. I've had allergies all day long today, and I guess it's that time of year.
Several people I've heard have, as the weather has changed either from cold to hot, or particularly in this trend to warmer, have had some sort of a sniffly reaction or headache, sinuses. So that probably is what you've got, Mark.
I'm in that boat. All right.
Yes.
Well, let me stand over here.
Just in case you're sick.
I think it's just allergies.
We'll all gather over here.
All right, Kristy, thank you.
Thanks.